Morning, it's Tuesday the 21st. I'm here with Abby Cohen again. Last week we posted you a video of a start of her regime really, and so we're a week in. I'm going to just run through with you what Abby does and what we've done today to hopefully give you a bit of inspiration and motivation with your training. So today, Abby, what we've done is Abby did a long warm-up on the running machine. It's very cold today, so we decided to stay inside for our warm-up. And sometimes we go out and do a run and come back and do some gym work, but today we've actually been out but stayed inside, haven't we, on the running machine. It was about minus 0.5 before we started, so that was why we stayed in. So on the running machine she did a good warm-up and she got really warm. Again, we built the warm-up, she was quite breathless by the end of it. And then we went straight into an interval type session, but with the weights. So I quite like throwing this one. It means the session goes really quickly, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
And it's a constant. So it was 1 minute, and we did legs for 1 minute. We did arms for 1 minute, upper body, and then we did abdominals for 1 minute. And then we went back onto a cardio machine and did a minute blast, flat out, max. And then we ran through that 4 times. So we did squats, we did press-ups, and then we did an abdominal exercise. Then we went on to the rowing machine for a minute, didn't you? You found that really hard.
Yeah.
And then we went back and we did a different type of squat. We did a deadlift, we did tricep dips, and then we went and did another type of abdominal exercise. Now I'll post these exercises up as the weeks go on so you get to know them. So we did lower body, upper body, abdominals, 1 minute then of cardiovascular, flat out, 4 rounds of that. And then we did a warm down, a good 10-minute warm down. So that has taken up the whole session. I'm just going to now talk to Abby about that session. So you did it?
I did it. It was hard, but I've done it. I found the rowing really difficult. I probably gave it too much on the first hit.
The first one, which often happens with an interval type circuit session.
It did take quite a long time to recover just to get my breath back. And
especially when I do that type of session with the chaps, they tend to go for it, that man mentality. Yeah. They've all got really, testosterone pumping, adrenaline pumping, and then they're nearly sick. So it is about, you've got to push it, but you've also got to pace yourself to get through that hour. Okay, so and this last week, Abby, since we trained last week, what have you done?
Okay, so we trained last Wednesday.
We did, yeah.
I've ridden my horse in between. Haven't done a huge amount. Busy with the girls. Yeah. So to be honest, this is kind of my second proper session back.
Okay.
I did feel quite sore across my pecs
from last week.
Yeah. And it did take me a few days to kind of recover from that.
So in Abby's plan this week, what I wanted to try to do, and I've talked to her about this, is I wanted to get 3 runs outside. Yeah. And they don't have to be hard, they just need to be out a good half an hour, maybe 1 45-minute run, but just feeling comfortable at that running pace. And then she's going to do 2 sessions with me, and she's going to do my boot camp class as well. So she's going to fit in 6 sessions this next week, because we're really ramping up now, and we wanted to be getting back into that, thinking about fitness every day. Yeah. And often, you can come and you think, oh, but once you've done it, Abby, how do you feel?
Do you know what? It's amazing how it makes you feel at the end. You've just got this surge of adrenaline that you think, right, okay, I'm ready for the day now and to take on whatever's going to come to me.
Exactly.
So I honestly, but trust me, if you just try and give that effort, it doesn't take long to do. It's a short time of your day, and I promise you, you'll benefit hugely from it. And just have that, feeling of feeling quite loose everywhere and just mentally kind of clear.
Mentally, and that is a massive thing with me as well, mentally. Any training session, you can feel rubbish. Yeah. If you do it on your own, or even if you work with someone, it's just so good. You go out, you clear that head, don't you think?
Absolutely.
And it's often when you're running on your own, that head space comes, and you just clear thoughts, and you feel great afterwards. So you can go and get on with the day. So with that note, we're going to go get on with our day. Yeah. I've got some coaching to do this afternoon, and then I'm actually doing a hard session tonight myself for my running group. So I'm really looking forward to that. Thanks very much, well done, and we'll keep you posted. And I burnt my knee. Look, I fell over and got a hole in my knee. So that's what you get from being a trainer. Okay,
thanks,
well
guys.
done. See you. Bye.